For over a decade, Bukhari would float in and around Mecca and Medina, excelling in academia at a very early age. In fact, at the age of 18, he authored his own book, and not just any book, a 9-book volume on the science of Ilm al-Rijal, or the science of men. This science is generally considered one of the most advanced sciences in the field of hadith, as it deals with the biographies of the narrators of hadith. To this day, this text is the primary source of reference for understanding the lives of narrators of hadith. One thing to know about Imam Bukhari that most people didn't know is that he wasn't just a specialist in hadith, he was also a master of theology and fiqh. After he had exhausted the knowledge in Hijaz, he then traveled to Baghdad, the capital of the Abbasid Caliphate. It was there where he met the greatest hadith scholar alive at that time, Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. Imam Ahmad had praised Imam Bukhari, saying that he had never seen anyone from the entire province of Khurasan like him, although Imam Bukhari had not reached his peak scholarship at that time. As a student, Bukhari was truly like no other. Where all his peers would carry notes, Bukhari sat in his classes empty-handed, just listening. His notes were kept all in his head. It was very common and often that Bukhari would correct his teachers just from his memory. His legendary memory had reached far and wide. So one day, some scholars had come together to test if the rumors were true and invite the Imam to a hadith reading circle in the Grand Masjid of Baghdad. The scholars recited 100 hadiths in front of the Imam. Only unbeknownst to him, the chains of narration of the hadith were mixed and matched with the actual text of the hadith. So basically, all the 100 hadiths narrated seemed outwardly correct, but were in fact completely wrong. Each scholar would read some hadith and ask the Imam if he knew them. He replied, no, for all 100 hadiths. As you can imagine, this would look quite awkward for a great scholar of hadith like Imam al-Bukhari. However, when the scholars were done with narrating, one by one, the Imam began to repeat all the incorrect hadith in the exact order to the same scholar who narrated it and pointed out the exact error of the narration. The entire masjid was shocked and impressed, to say the least. This account will cement the legendary preciseness of Imam al-Bukhari's knowledge.